we know tomorrow is our free end cats from Wildcard Wednesday. Flashback, veteran, heavyweights, and rising stars. And we still don't know all the rising stars, but let's talk about who you should pick and why, because we're going to go over this every 4 weeks. And it's a really, don't do that, really important process. If you're looking to build the best team in Madden, make sure you head over to MMOEXP.com to avoid the packs and save some racks. Use code CC for 5% off. Link is in the description below. Fastest coins, cheapest coins. Use code CC. We'll see you guys on the sticks. 5% off. Be great.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Smoking in the mirror, at your practicing my wrist flick. I can't settle for a quarter. Real fast, need a bare maximum. Word to Khalil Mack. War so ambitious, all got to go.
Hey, what is going on, Madden family? Welcome to No Money Spent, episode 40. We're covering this every single time on the No Money Spent channel, simply because it's a more important decision on No Money Spent, because everything is limited. Coins are limited, time is limited, everything is limited. Make sure you hit the like and you are subscribed if you enjoy the channel. But first, we actually, like I said, we played a little weekend league. So we got a little bit of coins here. We're just gonna cash out and open these packs here. I know that at this time, Team of the Week isn't out. And again, who cares? We're not. I'm not pulling the limited. Joe Thomas in a Hail Mary pack. It's an 80 overall. Hail Mary specialist off the rip. Who knew that was coming? What else we got here? Nothing in there. I mean, I don't expect anything out of these packs at all. I think we barely won any games, but still, for our time, I'll take it. Can we get one? Can we get one more elite? Can we get one elite out of a midfield? That would be really nice. Right. Wrong. Okay. Nothing in the packs. Cool. Whatever. So, if you've been doing your challenges, you should be up to date. If you haven't been doing your challenges, you're behind. You should have 35 right now. Okay? 35. 40, that's our next tier. That's tomorrow. Wildcard Wednesday, weeks 5 through 8. Now, I will just tell you guys straight off the rip a couple things. One, if you're playing for theme teams, obviously pick someone from your theme if you want to. Two, the idea of I can make coins on this, right? So on my main team, right, I had only 2 Wildcard Wednesday players up to this point. Cordero Patterson and Jared Cook. Jared Cook, I don't know how long he's going to last, but Patterson I really like. And for me, he plays on the Falcons and on the Raiders. So I sold my Cordero Patterson in anticipation. I'm just going to take him tomorrow on that account. Okay, so that gets that out of the way. Now, for the rest of us here, you want to make sure that you are making a selection that is going to have the maximum long-term value for us. Last time we ended up taking Zach Wilson. Again, kind of a surprise pick, right? We didn't realize he was coming. That was a good card. He is still the quarterback on this team. And we talk about the other flashbacks that have since come out. Micah Hyde, Ryan Tannehill, Cam Newton, CJ Mosley, and AJ Bouye. Again, none of these cards I really like. Now, the only one that people could be taking here is Cam Newton. And I would understand why they would. But to me, flashbacks are going to be basically out of the picture here, right? Not a lot of big names, not a lot of long-term value. Cam sometimes gets cards and sometimes doesn't. And the fact that he's not on a team worries me that he's going to get anything, right? It does. Let's be honest, it does. When we talk about heavy weights, there's obviously a couple in here now, which could have some value. Like Sweat was the best card to pick last time. Of the heavyweights, is who we ended up taking on my main account. But from the heavyweights here, the only one I would really entertain here is Taylor Moton. Personally, because right tackles, they're really rare. You don't get a lot of them. It's fine. Ryan Kelly is obviously the highest rated heavyweight here. Again, as a center, he's fine. He gets the job done. And nothing about this card is bad. Okay, if you need a center, that's fine. I am all for, on a no money spent account, taking linemen. I don't want to pay for linemen. My entire line is Nat, basically, right? But again, I don't really like the heavyweights here. Now, the veterans had obviously the best potential for this possible week, because we got 2 really good outstanding veterans. Now, Robert Quinn and Ryan Fitzpatrick, again, maybe theme teamish cards. I don't know how many other cards those guys are going to get, right? I have no idea. But the popularity of Patterson is huge. He's exploding in popularity right now. This is a lot of people's favorite card. Based on something like that, you could see him getting, again, another card. Plus, he's extremely usable right now. As far as running backs go, he is at the top of the list with speed. You don't have to power him up or do anything if you don't want to either. It's just a good card, right? This is just a really good card. Now, maybe you want to take Jared Cook for tight end, but again, I wouldn't be taking a tight end here. Between Kittle, having that free card, Kyle Pitts potentially getting a card, Evan Ingram potentially getting a card, of Vernon Davis. There's lots of tight ends that can come out, which will sort of make the tight end obsolete, and you really only use one. Maybe you use two, right? But while Cook's a good card, I don't think like, yep, no, this is the way it should go. So for out of the cards that have been released, to me, it's one of the offensive linemen or Patterson for my money on this account. Now, I'm not making a decision today because I don't have to, because we know Rising Stars are coming out. I fully expect us all to take one of the Rising Stars tomorrow. I feel like one of those cards is going to absolutely blow us away and be like, yep, no, this is the card we want. They'll also probably be the most expensive just because they are brand new as well. And if you want it, that's fine. Now, keep in mind, we took Zach Wilson last time. It's probably not a good idea for me to take another quarterback here. We also know that with these NCATs we get from Team of the Week, you probably have an NCAT Lamar Jackson. You probably have a Kyler Murray. This week coming out, you're going to have Hollywood Brown or Darius Slay. These cards are getting pretty usable, you know? They really are. Who are we not going to get NCATs for Team of the Week? Linemen. These guys right here, right? You're not going to get NCATs of them at all, right? Now, to me, if I were to take Patterson, that would mean I would be able to sell Saquon Barkley, which would put coins in my pocket. If you can do something along those lines, that's actually a really good option as well. Coin is king. We want coins. We like coins. Coins are great. We want to make as many coins as we can. But in this particular case, if I were to sell Saquon, then I have to buy the training to then use on the abilities, because Saquon's abilities are all baked in. They're free. So that's like the little tricky part. It was the same thing when we got Zeke, right? Do I want to have two Nat people here? Like two running backs? I don't know. So for me right now, if it's not a Rising Star on this particular team, it probably will be Moton. Would be my guess. Unless something changes my mind, that's the way I would be going here. We already have him here. We can throw him into the power up. We can have a 90 overall right tackle for as long as we need. Just a pretty good card. Or I could power this card back down again. It was just a trait up to the maximum with training. I really feel like we're going to be using a Rising Star tomorrow. I don't know who. I don't know where. I don't know why. But I really do feel that way. Even Greg Russo as a pass rusher is good. That would mean I could probably sell a Kevin Green here. Right? Again, make a little bit of coins back if I can do that. It's such a good program. The cards are really quite good. The unfortunateness, the most unfortunate part is that when we get these packs every 4 weeks, the cards from the first part of it, again, the flashbacks, feel a little outdated. They just do, right? And maybe you end up taking Jason McCourty or something like that because he is a 91 overall. But again, I look at this team, and a lot of this team is not auctionable. From an auctionable standpoint, John Taylor, Jalen Ramsey, Kevin Green is basically it, right? On defense. Okay. So am I going to be able to make a lot of coins from this? No, but if I can get a solid starter and start to really build depth as well, because I think depth is really, really important in this game, especially with the way that special teams plays and all that. So again, the linemen are always a really good option. I know it's not a cool pick, but you don't want to spend coins on a right tackle. You don't want to spend coins on a center. Nobody wants to spend coins on those players. And as long as we keep getting stuff like this, that's what I'm going to do. And now, the last part of this, okay? If you're here, it's because you're dedicated. Most Feared is coming out this week. It is on Friday. If you can somehow withhold on opening this free pack until we see what Most Feared is, until we see what the sets are, what kind of NCATs and stuff we're going to get back from there, I would do that. Okay? Because there may be a set that gives you a right tackle, and all of a sudden you've got Ncat Moton. Right? There may be a set that gives you a scrambler quarterback, but then you got Cam Newton. Right? Just saying, that's probably the smartest thing that you can do is be patient. Patience is always key. But that is going to be it. Let me know who you are planning on picking or if you're planning on waiting. Either way, love you guys. Be great. Good luck. I'm out.